What is up, guys? This is Vincent Talks again, and we're here today on a new subject. Now, I'm sorry if I sound a little sick. I'm not really feeling the greatest, but I'm going to try to get through it. Now, the subject on this today is a little bit more serious than the last two. This one is about police brutality and police force in general. Now, I have a lot of opinions with this because like everybody else does, it's kind of something that you can and can't prove, and you can blame most people, but not all people, and some people. It's a very confusing topic for a lot of people. Now, the thing with this is, usually when the first thing people think of with police brutality is racism and, you know, certain people not having equality over others. Now, I'm not 100% sure that that's completely true. But the thing is, it does happen. There is police brutality out there, and there is a lot of police force that is unnecessary. I remember a while back, it's probably been a year by now, where there was a riot in Baltimore over an African American who was shot and killed, I think, by police. Now, a lot of people started riots over him, and had a huge arguments over it, and it just went viral. The publicity of it just was huge. And the thing with that is, like, police have a hard job, and I'm not gonna lie, they do a lot for us. And the thing that people need to realize is, yes, sometimes police do take it a little too far. And now I'm not saying with this case um, where the guy got shot in Baltimore. I'm saying like other cases, police do take it too far where they might like take you down to like where you shouldn't be taken down or something like that. But you have to sweat the little things, you like let that off, because when it comes to the little things, there's no need to make a big deal. When if someone gets pushed to the ground or something, okay, unnecessary, yes, but making a riot for it, no. The thing in Baltimore was definitely something that should be viral because it was not right. Things like that, there are definitely police who take their job and their power way too serious and take it to their advantage. I do agree with that, and there is such thing as police brutality, and there's still racism going on nowadays. And I'm sure a lot of police, I'm sure there are some that are racist or some that just like hurting criminals or something like that. Now, some people will be like, there's two sides of the story. Some people will be like, oh, well, because it's criminals, it's fine, you can do whatever. But you don't, think about cases where people are wrongly accused of something. You may think they're a murderer or something, and it really wasn't them the whole time, and they get out anyway. You just beat some guy up for no reason. So there is police brutality, and it is wrong. Um, when it comes to like certain stuff, like I said, you need to sweat it out. You need to let the little things go. If it's something like a little push to the ground, you shouldn't be that worried about it. Now, people are very sensitive with this, especially because of the racism side. Now, like I said, yes, there are cops like that. But the thing that I don't like is that people, especially African American people, have been a lot of media that have been saying that, oh, cops are this, cops are that. Cops as a whole, it's not a bad thing. They're not bad people. They are there to protect us. That's why I never go the whole saying that people are rats and stuff if you tell on the other person. No, that's the whole point of having a cop. Alright, there's cops in this world because you're supposed to rat or whatever you want to call it nowadays on people. Like if someone does something wrong, yeah, you tell the authorities because that is part of what they do. That is how they keep us safe. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, he's probably a rat and this and that. No. Okay, it's stupid. If there's a problem, you tell the authorities. If you can handle it yourself, then handle it yourself. Do whatever you need to do. But the next thing I want to say is, like I said, a lot of people, especially African Americans, have been complaining about police brutality. But the thing is, not all cops are like that. Yeah, there might be a few out of the bunch, but listen, not every single cop's gonna be like that. I was in the newspaper probably about last year also when that whole Pokemon Go fad was out. I was in the newspaper because I was the one that took a picture with the cop playing Pokemon Go. It was all of us, me and my family. We all took a picture with this cop. We were all playing Pokemon Go, and even someone like that, he wanted to join in with the community, so he figured, hey, let me do this. And there was multicolored people in there. We were all different colors and stuff, and it doesn't matter that not all cops are like that. A cop don't look at some African American and say, oh yeah, let me start stuff. No. And like, if it happens to be an African American doing crime and a cop comes after him and arrests him, that's not just because he's racist. No, it's because he has to do his job. But anyway, that's pretty much all we got. um there's a lot more I can say with this. There's a lot of cases that it happen, and police do take advantage of their power sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie. But don't just blame the whole cops as a whole and say they're bad people or anything, and they're pigs and this and that and whatever slang you got for them. It's not really right. And I know a lot of people, especially the younger people now, don't like cops. But you know what? They're there to protect us. They're here for us. And if it wasn't for them, you don't even believe that some of the people that would still be on the street. People are complaining about cops, but yeah, if it wasn't for them, who knows? Maybe the ones who are complaining wouldn't even be alive because a murderer is out there or something. I mean, if it wasn't for cops, people like Jeffrey Dahmer and all those people would already be out on the street still. So basically, the reason why I'm saying this is, and the reason why this topic's so big, is because I know it dimmed down a lot, but it's still out there, and a lot of people, especially the younger generation, don't like cops, and I think it's wrong. So I hope after you listen to this, maybe you'll have a little bit better understanding about cops. They're here for the community. They're here for the world. They help us out. That's their career. They do that for us. So maybe if we all, try to get along with each other, and if there wasn't so much crime in the world, then maybe people wouldn't hate so many cops. Usually the ones that hate cops are usually the ones who are committing the crimes. So it makes sense. But anyway, that's all we got for today, and hopefully you changed your mind about, and maybe your opinion about cops a little bit. If not, or if you did, please comment, like or dislike the video, and please subscribe for more videos. Yeah, that's it for today. Thanks, guys.